I'm in the deserts of Dubai and I'm running out of water. Jokes, I'm actually at the Dubai Expo. Good storytelling can grab people's attention. But the problem is, around some of the biggest issues of our time, the kinds of stories that we're watching are not educating us, and that's why we don't really know what's going on. What share of all plastic waste ends up in the ocean?
56.
30.
36.
Less than 6%. Yeah. So it turns out the world is actually much better than most people think. There's still really important things we need to do, but there's hope. We can change the world. The problem is that bad storytelling shifts people's focus over here on the things that might not be the most important. I'm going to teach you 3 tips for creative storytelling that can change the world. 1. There's an opportunity to make storytelling more immersive. Everyone loves a good story, but especially if they can be a part of that story. With games and experiences, making decisions, touching things, feeling things. And as a storyteller, I use augmented reality to immerse people in the important stories, where they can use their face to recycle things, where they can fight climate change and understand how it starts. We've even created an augmented reality koala bear that can help people explore Australia. And this is where storytelling is heading. It's immersive. It's the metaverse. Now, don't I look a little bit like a superhero or an action figure? Imagine if sustainable storytelling was like an action film. Let's go. Oh my God, the house is flooding, a tsunami is coming! What 3 objects would you take if you had to leave the house in a rush? Sea levels are rising, the house is flooding. What would you save? So, would you rather kill the last polar bear in the world and no one knows, or not do it, but everyone, and I mean everyone, thinks you did? There's going to be more plastic in the ocean than there will be fish, and that's the problem with sustainability storytelling. It's sometimes so doom and gloom, and that brings me to my second storytelling tip. Point 2. Sustainability should be about solutions-based storytelling. Young people don't just want to hear about problems in the world, we want to know how we can make things better. Here at the Expo, I've seen Rwandans that are delivering blood using drones. People in Peru are catching rain using nets. Even this electric scooter is a solution. There are 100,000 ideas to change the world, to deal with these 17 sustainable development goals. But we don't want to hear it from pundits and politicians. We want to hear it from communities on the ground. Storytelling tip 3, the mobility of mobile journalism. So this was the old way that people told stories, but I believe that we need to train marginalized communities to tell stories with their mobile phones of the issues that are taking place in their communities and the solutions. It's about real, raw, hyper-local stories from the communities on the ground. So storytelling can change the world. If we do these 3 things, we take the opportunity to be more immersive, thinking about sustainability in terms of solutions-based storytelling, and using the mobility of mobile journalism to help communities on the ground to tell their own stories. Greta Thunberg was once asked, what's the greatest impact that everyday people can have? And she said, we just need to be more conscious. And that is what storytelling does. Connecting minds and creating the future.